Alpha.
Hi everyone, welcome back. For those of you who are new here, I'm Akila and I am a fashion, travel and beauty content creator, and my team and I create both video and photographs for my various platforms. On that note, today I'm going to be giving you a comparative guide between Sony's new full frame compact G lenses and the way that I would use it in my various content formats. There is so much to love about these, so if you want to know more, keep watching. So the three new lenses are the 24mm f2.8 G lens, the 40mm f2.5 G lens, and the 50mm f2.5 G lens. And before we talk about their differences, I want to talk about their similarities. And the most obvious of them all would have to be their compact and lightweight size. If you are someone who likes to travel with a lot of lenses, perhaps you are a travel influencer and you're always on the move, this is really great to add to your kit. And if you're like my team and I and shooting on the Sony A7C as we are right now, you're going to have a super lightweight setup. All three lenses are similarly priced and they are actually the most affordable of Sony's full frame G lenses. However, do not let their size fool you because all three of them really do pack a mean punch and can give you some serious bang for your buck. In general, all three of them also have a super silent and fast motor. So if you are shooting video kind of like what I am right now and you're talking to camera, you're not going to hear that lens focusing back and forth as it finds your focal point. Now let's explore each lens a little bit more so we can see who and what they are best for. Now first up, the FE 24mm f2.8 G lens is a wide angle lens. So in my case, we love using this for fashion photography because it really elongates the body, and if you want to, you can play around and use that wide angle to your advantage to create that high fashion editorial distorted look. However, this lens is also really great for landscape shots. If you are a travel vlogger, it's excellent for your B-roll and to capture bigger scenes. If you're also filming something in a documentary format and you really want to capture a wider frame, this is really great for that as well. However, we can also see that the trends on social media right now are headed more and more towards portrait video format. So we've got TikTok, we've got Reels now on Instagram, and YouTube has also just released YouTube Shorts. So if you're looking for a great versatile lens that can give you amazing vertical video, this is a great option. If you're also somebody who likes to focus their lenses manually, this particular lens has a focus hold button on the side of the barrel, and this allows for intuitive tactile control and rapid access to select settings. Now let's move along to the FE 40mm f2.5 G lens. Now this lens has a really versatile focal length and it suits shooting everything from mid-length portraits to landscape shots, and it's a really great general all-rounder lens. It's also really great if you are traveling and you're indoors at a place like a museum or a coffee shop or an event and you want something that's close but it's not too close, and you also don't want the wide angle. It's really got that nice in-between range. It's also a nice lens if you are creating B-roll for any of your YouTube vlogs, and at the same time if you're creating YouTube videos in the format that I'm speaking now, where you are speaking directly to camera like this, it is perfect for that format. And with its f2.5 aperture, it can still give you a really nice bokeh effect if you are wanting to film or shoot something that looks a little bit more dreamy. Lastly, let's talk about the FE 50mm f2.5 G lens, aka the Nifty 50. I feel like if you are a photographer or a videographer, at some point, no matter what, everybody's dabbled with a 50mm because it's just such a great lens. Now with this particular 50mm lens, it has an f2.5 aperture, so you can also get a really beautiful bokeh effect. So this type of lens is typically used for close range portrait photography. So in our particular case, we would use it for beauty shots and beauty campaigns. A lot of other photographers may use it, for example, for wedding portraits or corporate portraits even. This is generally the go-to, as many of you would know, with a 50mm lens. And we'd use it for both photographs and video in the beauty department, especially if I'm doing a hair tutorial, a makeup tutorial, a skincare talk. It just really makes the face look really beautiful. And as I mentioned, that f2.5 aperture can give you that beautiful blurry background and just makes the overall footage or image look expensive. Once again, if you are a YouTuber of any genre really, and you're doing a lot of videos where you're talking to camera the way I am right now, this lens can be a really great option for your kit. Now, I know you may be thinking that the 40mm and the 50mm lens seem very similar, and you're not completely wrong. However, if you have ever tried to use a 50mm lens as your primary lens or as a general lens, you will know from experience, I've done this before, sometimes the shot is just too tight and you do need that extra width. It's just going to be a little too close with not enough space or not enough focal range to get the shot that you want. So it may not be a really huge jump between the two, but it can make quite the difference in your final shot. So to conclude, if you are like my team and I, and you are shooting a wide range of content, whether it's photographs or video, these three compact lenses are pretty much all you need. You've got one for beautiful portraits and details, you've got another for more general shooting, and you have a third for wider landscape situations as well. And as I mentioned before, if you are a photographer who is always on the move, if you couple this with a lightweight Sony body like the A7C, you are going to have the lightest kit that your gear bag has ever seen. But that's it from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that you found it useful. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.